Welcome to Burping It Out podcast with Anna Regina. I'm Anna Regina, and this is Burping It Out, where we don't say what we think, we burp it out. Hi! Okay, so I'm sorry if there's a quality change in the quality of this episode and the following, I don't know how many episodes. My dad went to Mexico a few days ago, and he's a podcaster. He's been a podcaster for years, and the mic that I've been using all this time was his. He shared it with me, and obviously, now that he's not here, he took the microphone with him, which is totally cool. And I'm recording right now with my phone. Yeah, I don't know. I might buy another microphone soon. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking really, really slow. I don't know. I actually recorded this episode a few hours ago. And you're probably tired of me saying I actually recorded this before and I did the whole episode, but it turned out really bad, and so I have to do it again. No, it actually turned out well in terms of content and in terms of the commentary. I think I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I was feeling good when I was doing it. But the quality was a little bit bad, and I did a few changes that I hope are gonna be good. I have like a screen or pad or something. It's like a circular um black thing that's like has like a fabric or something that you put like between the microphone and your mouth. I don't know what it's called. I'm surrounded in blankets, cushions, and teddy bears. Yeah, I just ate right now. Oh, I wish you could smell that. Um, what else was I gonna say? And yeah, and my mistake was that the mic was a little bit far away from my mouth, and I was shouting, which made a little bit of echo. With the other microphone, it was fine, but this one is my phone's microphone, so it doesn't work that well. But hopefully, it's gonna turn out better this time. And for all these things that I just told you right now, I was a little bit nervous about making today's episode. I was a little bit like, I don't know, because I don't know how this is gonna turn out, right? And like, I had never recorded an episode with my phone. No, actually, I have. Like, when I did the collab with Dorina, I did. I wanted to talk about something lighthearted today, and I'm gonna talk about makeup. Actually, before making this episode, about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, I don't remember, I did my makeup for fun because I don't think I have done a makeup look since May. I don't understand why. I literally finished my SAT at the end of June. No, the 1st of July, and I've had over a month to do my makeup whenever I wanted. Well, actually, not whenever I wanted because I've had things to do lately. Because I'm moving. I'm going to college, and so me and my parents are moving to another house, so we've been kind of busy for all this time. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I did my makeup, and now my eyes are itching a little bit, so that's a little bit uncomfortable. Actually, my mom thought I had just cried when we were eating just now. She was like, "Did you cry?" And I was like, "No." I did my makeup and then I removed it. Because here's the thing, when I'm wearing makeup, my eyeballs hurt. And then when I remove it, they keep hurting. I think I'm allergic to it. I don't know. But I'm not gonna talk exactly about that, but I'm gonna talk about makeup and like I don't know how makeup has been like part of my life or how makeup has been makeup for my life. I'm sorry. I'm illiterate. I cannot talk. I'm sorry about that. So I started doing makeup. I started doing my makeup not to go out because I don't really go out with makeup. I'm never literally I think I've done my makeup to go out like 3 or 4 times. I don't remember. So yeah, I started doing it at 13 because here's the thing. My mom put me in this like course or this like class or something where they would teach us how to how to do self-care things like I don't know how to wax or how to shave your legs like waxing and do using different methods, how to straighten your hair using I was gonna say straightening your hair for some reason, I don't know why. Straightening your hair with different methods, how to curl your hair with different methods, how to paint your nails using regular polish, this thing, gel polish, how to do your makeup and blah blah blah. And so, one of the things that I was the most into was not nails, was not hair. I mean, I love doing my nails and I love doing my hair, Especially I enjoy doing my hair and my makeup, not only because I'm better at those things, and also because I think they make me look better, and also like, nails, I kind of suck at them. And like the quality of the polishes that I own is really bad, and so they never, literally never get dry, and so it turns out to be a mess. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about makeup. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit awkward talking right now. It's just that I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about how this is going to turn out. Honestly, it really upset me when I was editing my voice and stuff with the editor that I use, and I don't know. It turned out kind of bad, and I don't want this to be, you know, I don't want this to turn out the same way. So I'm sorry if I'm a little bit awkward. What was I gonna say? So yeah, that course was a lot of fun. And by the time that we were doing makeup and stuff, I did not own a single makeup item. I did not own anything. I did not know what a lot of things were. Although I did watch a few makeup videos, but like not really, not that many. And so I bought a lot of makeup things on Primark one day, and then we didn't really do makeup on a course, so I was like, dude, what would I buy all this makeup for? But actually, I was like, no, actually, it wasn't like that. Actually, I wanted to do makeup like on my own and stuff because like the way they did makeup on that course was really, I don't know, like the time we did makeup, the only time that I attended that we did makeup, it was like it looked like bubblegum makeup because literally the eyeshadow that we were doing was light blue eyeshadow, which looks like ass on everyone, every eye color, every skin color, every hair color, every whatever the fuck. I feel like if you do light blue and just light blue and you don't do any sort of gradient or anything, I feel like it usually looks really bad. This is probably gonna offend some people, but I feel like it doesn't look good on anyone. I mean, I appreciate the effort. You can do a really good makeup look with that, but like it doesn't do anyone a favor. It doesn't flatter anyone's features or anyone's eye color or anyone's skin color. I swear to God. And so the lips that we did were pink. And so we looked like freaking bubblegum. We looked like fucking clowns. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And I was like, I don't give a fuck if we're doing makeup in here again or not. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna whatever the fuck I do is gonna be better than what we're doing in this fucking course. And so, what was I saying? Dude, why do I forget what I was saying in the middle of the sentence so often? I mean, I swear to God, I did an ADHD online test some months ago, and it said I might have it. I'm not sure. But, I don't know if this happens to you, but it's actually really annoying when you forget what you were gonna say in the middle of the sentence, especially when you're talking to someone whose opinion you care about or who you don't know really. So yeah, what was I talking about? I'm just rambling every time I forget about what I was talking about. What the fuck? I feel like my podcast is always turning out worse. I feel like I started kind of but then like as episodes have gone by, I started getting a little bit better and I'm just sucking at it. Straight up sucking at it. I'm so sorry. What was I gonna say? And so I started watching YouTube videos. I started watching makeup tutorials and everything, and that's how I kind of learned how to do makeup. Obviously, at first I absolutely sucked at it. I looked like a freaking clown every time I did my makeup. I looked really bad. But then over time, with a little bit of practice, I started getting better. Not that I did my makeup that often, but like sometimes, when I wanted to feel prettier and stuff like that, I would do my makeup, and yeah, not that I've done makeup like that, uh, not that many times, but whatever. Oh, there was gastric juice in that burp. Oh my god. Ew. Ugh. Get out of my mouth, dude. Ew. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about all this. You probably think like, Anna, you're rambling around. What the fuck is this? I wanted to talk about this because the other day, actually, I don't know when that was, but I noticed that lately, few of my friends and classmates and stuff have been wearing makeup like very often, not like daily, because like I don't see anyone daily other than like my parents, and now not my dad because he's in Mexico, like I said, but my mom. So yeah, I can't really say that I've been noticing this like with people wearing makeup daily, but I've been noticing that a lot of people around me, especially the people around my age, have been wearing makeup very often, and it was something that kind of surprised me because I was like, oh. So I feel like I kind of felt like this was the age, or this was like the time where like everybody's starting to wear makeup, and everybody's starting to, not everybody, but like girls are starting to wear makeup, like actually not as like a thing of like, oh my god, let's wear makeup today, because for funsies, whatever. No, they actually starting to wear makeup like often, like as a routine that they do to get ready. And that was really interesting because I was like, you know, you don't become an adult like in a day. You don't become an adult in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. It's a process. It's a slow process, and it's not the same process for everyone. It doesn't take the same amount of time to everyone and stuff. And so I don't know. I thought it was really interesting because I it's one of those things that I kind of compared it to when girls my age started getting their periods, when we were around like 10, 11, 12, 13. That's when everybody was getting their period. And so that was a, like I said, the process is not the same for everyone. I'm not saying that getting your period is part of like the process of becoming an adult, because there's adult women who don't get their periods, okay, for whatever reason. And I'm not saying it's part of that, but it's part of like growing up, if that makes sense. It's part of like the process of like not being really a kid anymore, if that makes sense. Like one day you get your period. Another day you start high school and like you start being a little bit more independent when it comes to school, because teachers are always up your ass in everything that you do when you're in elementary. And so when you're in middle school, high school, you start to be a little bit more independent. So that's a bit of a change there as well. And then when we were around like 15, 16, something, when people started getting in relationships. Obviously, there was people that were in relationships, in elementary, in kindergarten, when they were 12. But, like most people that are in relationships now, or like most people in my generation, they started, like a lot of them started being in relationships at that age. And I mean, not that that is, you know not that that has happened to me. I'm 17 going on 18. And I mean, where's my first boyfriend? Where is he? I'm still waiting for him. um nah, I'm not, like I said on the last episode, I'm not like too excited about that, or like not excited, like I'm excited about that, but it's not like I'm not impatient, like I'm not desperate. Okay, I'm not desperate. I mean, I'm always talking about crushes and how I want to have a boyfriend and shit, but like I swear to God, I'm not that desperate. I probably sound like a desperate bit, like, oh my God, this girl, she needs a boyfriend right now, otherwise she's gonna go freaking nuts. No, I mean, I'm already freaking nuts, but it's not because of the fact that I don't have a boyfriend. I feel like I can wait for another 10 years. No, actually, no. Anyway, that was completely off topic. It's all of these things that happen at each one at a certain age, or at a certain point of your life. And I feel like wearing makeup like as part of your routine, not to like play around. Like kids when they play and they wear makeup, like, oh, let's pretend we're adults, let's pretend whatever the fuck, and then they do makeup. But like playing, you're wearing makeup not to experiment, not to practice, not to whatever. You're wearing it to go out. To you Makeup is part of your getting ready process. And so I don't know. I felt like it was really interesting. I Here's the thing, that doesn't pressure me at all. Before you think anything, that it doesn't pressure me at all that people are wearing makeup around me and I'm not. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I could do my makeup every day if I wanted to. But here's the thing, I look 12. That is something you probably don't know about me. I look 12, and I love looking 12, okay? On the last episode, I was talking about how I don't have a boyfriend, but I liked the vibe, or like the look of not having a boyfriend. Like, even though I really want to have a boyfriend, like, I don't know, I like the fact that I'm single. I don't know, I like that vibe, or I like that look. I don't know. I don't know. I like saying that I'm 17 and I've never had a boyfriend. I like saying that. I don't know. I like saying that. Anyway, and this is kind of similar. I look 12. I'm 17 and I look 12. And I also like saying that. Like, I usually talk about it as, like, self-deprecating, like, "Oh, bro, I look 12, whatever," but I actually like it. I actually really like looking 12. I like looking younger because people treat you younger, and that makes me feel really cool, you know? I don't know. That sounded probably a little bit weird, I don't know. And, like, cause when I was 12, you're probably thinking, "Whoa, when you were 12, you probably looked 7." No, when I was 12, I looked 12. When I was 13, I looked, 12, 13. It made sense. But then at 14, I was like, "Dude, I look 12." At 15, I was like, "I still look 12." 16, 12. 17, 12. Like, you know? I mean, my face has definitely changed, okay? My features have changed, thankfully for the better. Cause I mean, I could have totally. I mean, I think I think I'm having a glow up, like a really slow glow up, but a glow up. Okay, I think I'm looking better, like slowly. It's happening. I don't know when the glow up is gonna end. I don't know when I'm gonna start looking like an actual adult, or at least like a 14-year-old. I'm still waiting. Dude, I'm not even waiting to look like an adult. I'm waiting for the moment where I don't look 12 anymore, where I can look, I don't know, 14, 15, something. I don't know. I don't even look like I'm in high school. And I'm going to college this year. Anyway, that is completely off topic. I was talking about makeup. Makeup makes me look a lot older. The more makeup you put on, the older you look. I remember this time me and my friends went to the disco in Carnival, and I was gonna wear a lot of makeup because I was feeling myself. I wanted to do that look, and I had been wanting to do that look for a long time. I was really excited about doing that, and also my crush said that he was gonna be there. In the end, he wasn't there, but that was one of the reasons why I did a full glam makeup look, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. My crush wasn't there, but he was not like the only reason why I wanted to do that. I think I looked fire. Honestly, I looked fire. My neighbors didn't recognize me. Some of my friends didn't recognize me. I got a look from a guy that was kind of like almost dripping drool. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding when I tell you this. He looked at me like, you know what I mean? I had no one has ever looked at me like that, and I really appreciate that because I was like, he literally looked at me like I was a miracle or something like that, and he had a girlfriend, and his girlfriend was in my class. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's end this podcast here. Not just kidding. But I don't know. I That kind of made me want to wear makeup every day. Want to wear makeup like that every day. But you're not gonna wear like a full glam makeup look to the I don't know to the grocery store. Obviously, if I'm going, I don't know if I wear to go to school, with makeup, or if I were to go anywhere or hang out with my friends, whatever, I wouldn't do a full glam look because I feel like that's more for nighttime, for like a night party, whatever. Uh, or like for a very important event, I would do something much lighter, like in other occasions. I can also do, but here's the thing: it takes me a long time. That's another reason why I wouldn't wear makeup every day because doing a no makeup look takes me 20 minutes. Doing a very light, subtle makeup look takes me like 30 minutes or something. Or 30, 40 minutes. And doing a full glam look takes me an hour. And in Carnival, I don't know why I was fucking up a lot. No, actually, like my lids weren't really absorbing or like getting like the pigment of the eyeshadow, and it took me an hour and a half. I arrived kind of late to hang out with my friends. It that shit took me an hour and a half. And my crush didn't even go to that party. Are you kidding me? I swear to God, I even straightened my hair and everything. I was so excited for him to see me. I wanted him to look at me like that other guy that I just told you that looked at me like I was a fucking goddess or something. I wanted that. I wanted that to be him. I wanted that to be Mark, not the other guy. What the fuck? I didn't even have a crush on him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's really handsome. But he's not my crush. And he has a girlfriend. Shut up. Don't even get there. Anyway, so yeah, it takes me a long time, and I think I'm gonna have to get up at like 7:30 or 8 or something like that to go to school. And I don't want to wake up a half an hour earlier to do my freaking makeup. Also, we're gonna be wearing face masks. Like, honestly, all that was gonna show was gonna be my eyes. I mean, I'm not mad at that because I feel like the eyes are people's like most important feature. And in my personal case, I think my eyes are my best feature. My eyes, I've always been happy with them. I love the size, I love my lashes, love the color, love everything about them. So, yeah, they're my best feature. So that has to be, I mean, that has to show, honestly. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I'm not if I have to get up early to go somewhere and I would not wear makeup at all. Like, well, if I ever get a job or something where like they make me wear makeup every day, like it's if it's like a requirement for me to work there or something, I guess I would have to. Like, not that I agree with that, cuz like if one of the requirements for you to get a job is wearing makeup every day, then you're a little bit fucked up. I can do whatever I want with my face, right? It's my face. I don't tell you whether you should shave your beard or not, right? Well, they probably also tell guys to shave in some jobs. Anyway, that was off topic as well. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it takes me a long time. It makes me look older. I love looking young. I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm never gonna wear makeup because I love makeup and I love playing with it and I think I look fire every time that I do it. Especially the more makeup I put on. Obviously, like if I'm going somewhere where I actually want to look better than I usually would, let's say if I'm going to an event, a certain event, if I'm going somewhere, if I'm going on my first date, if I'm, I don't know, if I'm going to a certain party, even a daytime party. Mm, I don't know, if I'm going somewhere and I feel like I want to impress someone or like if I not necessarily impress someone but like I want to look good or like I want to make a good impression or something, I guess I would wear makeup. But I wouldn't do it all the time because it's tiring. And also there's this bad thing about wearing makeup every day. And I noticed this when I was 13. This girl that was in my class, she did eyeliner, she did the top, the bottom eyeliner, whatever. She also did concealer because she had a lot of pimples at that time, puberty. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and she would wear that every day. I don't know for how long, maybe for 2, 3 months, something like that. I don't remember. And then one day she suddenly stopped wearing makeup, and I noticed that she stopped wearing makeup. I was like, well, she's clearly not wearing makeup, but I also noticed that she looked freaking tired. And she, not only that, but she looked sick. She did not look healthy. I was like, what the fuck, dude? The power of makeup. Makeup makes you look so put together, so awake, so fresh, even though you're wearing all of that shit on your face and it makes you look older. It makes you look so, yeah, put together and healthy, you know? And and when I saw her, I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like she didn't even do a lot. She didn't even do like an eyeshadow with like a gradient. She didn't even do like fake lashes. She didn't do like contouring. She didn't do highlighter. She didn't do any of that. But the very little that she did was very noticeable um when she wasn't wearing makeup anymore. Noticeable when she wasn't wearing makeup anymore? No, you could tell that that was lacking, that there was something like different about her when she was not wearing that. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Also, speaking of looking put together, I forgot to mention it earlier. Why do you think I did my makeup for this podcast's cover art? I mean, I'm assuming you realized that I was wearing makeup on that. Um, I'm wearing makeup there because I wanted to look a little bit more awake. I mean, my eyes are really open, in that picture, so like I obviously was gonna look awake or something. But I don't know, there's just something about lashes being up. Because I don't have curly lashes, I have straight lashes. There's just something about lashes going up that makes you like, I don't know, look so much better. And also I had to do eyeshadow. I had to do a gradient and stuff. Now that I think about it, there was something lacking about my eyeshadow. Like I think I didn't do it like on the crease or something like that, and I usually do that. and I don't think I did that, and that was a mistake that I made. But whatever, I guess I'll change it later, whatever. When I get tired of it, I'll change it. And I also straightened my hair because I feel like hair in my personal situation, I feel like I look better when I straighten my hair. Because here's the thing, if I do my makeup and I don't do my hair, it's like, okay, she looks really good. She's wearing makeup, but like her hair is ass. It looks like ass. But if I straighten my hair and I don't do my makeup, people are not gonna go like, oh, she's not wearing makeup. She looks like ass, but she straightened her hair. No, people are gonna be like, oh, she looks good. Her hair looks nice, whatever. Like I feel well, that's probably not what people are gonna think of me, but you know what I mean. Like I feel like I look more put together if I do my hair and just my hair than if I do my makeup and just my makeup. You know, like I feel like if my hair looks bad, I look bad. But if I'm not wearing makeup, like it's not that bad. You know? Like if I look like if I wear makeup and I straighten my hair, it's obviously twice as better. But like if I'm wearing makeup and I don't straighten my hair, I look 50% like shit, you know? But if I straighten my hair and don't wear makeup, I look pretty okay. I swear to God, I don't know why that is, but whatever. I enjoy doing my makeup more than I enjoy doing my hair. I mean, I love doing my hair. Like it's more fun when you do your makeup because you're playing with all these colors and you're doing a gradient and you're doing blah blah blah. And because it takes longer, I usually either like talk to myself or listen to music, maybe listen to a podcast. I've actually never done that because I prefer listening to music. I don't know. It like boosts my self-esteem. It's like therapeutic, you know? If you don't do your makeup to go out, at least just do it for therapy or for fun. Literally, it's really good. It's really fun. I just looked at my outline, and all the things that I wanted to talk about have been talked about. And I'm gonna end this up with a conclusion. I'm just gonna wing it right now because I feel like it's gonna be a little bit weird if I if I just end it here. I feel like all of this that has to do with makeup has like makeup for me has been different when I was 13 and now. Like when I was 13, I would have never thought even remotely of wearing makeup. And now I can consider it. Like when I was 13, I felt 12, and I'm 17 right now, and I still feel 12. But I don't know. Right now, I feel like I might wear it. Right now, I feel like I might wear it just because some of my friends and the people my age are wearing makeup. But if like no one wore makeup, I would be like, no, 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 I'm too young for that shit, you know? But now that like people are wearing it, that kind of made my brain go like, oh, I guess this is the age, you know? I mean, if I had worn makeup to school or like if I had worn makeup to go out at 13, like that's totally fine. Like who cares, you know? You're not harming anyone. It's not a bad thing to do. Like it's totally fine if I want to wear makeup at 13. What the fuck is wrong with that shit? But I wouldn't have done it like not even remotely cuz I'm kind of shy. Like I don't know, wearing makeup to go out is like actually right now I don't feel like I would be that shy about it. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I don't know. Or maybe it's because I look 12. They're gonna be like, "What is this 12-year-old doing wearing makeup?" But it also like makeup makes me look a little bit older, so maybe I'm not gonna look 12. If I do like a full glam look, I look 30, but like if I do like a subtle thing, how old do you think I'm gonna look? I'm gonna look 14. Really? It just adds 2 years, and I still look younger than I am. I'm 17. I look 12, and when I wear makeup, I look 14. Dude, it's hilarious. But yeah, um, obviously don't see makeup the way that I saw it before. You know, before it was something that like I could practice and stuff, and I could try to experiment with it. But like, I would never wear it to go out or whatever the fuck. And like, nobody, when I was 13, nobody my age would like, they wouldn't do makeup. Nobody practiced with that shit. Nobody even talked about it. Nobody owned anything related to makeup. Actually, when I started talking about makeup with my, we were 15. No, not even 15. We were 16. It was literally almost 2 years ago. Are you kidding me? Almost 2 years ago, people started talking about makeup a little bit, which is kind of crazy. I started learning about that shit and I started practicing that shit when I was 13. Not that I'm that good at it because I don't do it that often, but like, I don't know. It's kind of cool how I started doing my makeup earlier, but I'm not like I'm not one of the ones. I'm not What the fuck? I'm not one of the girls that are wearing it early. I'm not one of the girls that are wearing it the earliest. Cause like not everyone is wearing makeup. Like no, they are. They are. They actually are. Huh. I don't know. Girls also like started dyeing their hair when I was like 13, 14, 15. They started dyeing their hair. And now I feel like most of them, not most of them, but like 60%. No, that's probably a lie. Like 50%. No, 60%. 65% have dyed their hair at some point. And I think that makes, here's the thing. I live in Spain, right? And women who are 30 something, 40 something, 50 something, even older women than that, what they do is they always have their hair done like, and by this I mean they dye their hair. Pretty much every woman out there, let's say 99% of Spanish women, they dye their hair or have dyed their hair at some point. And they actually rarely wear makeup. Most of them don't wear makeup at all. Maybe like 20% wear makeup like often and the rest don't, which is kind of crazy to me. And in Mexico, because I'm also Mexican, I live in Spain, but I was born in Mexico. It's actually different because like most women do their makeup. Let's say like 70-80% do their makeup, and like maybe 20% actually dye their hair, which is kind of crazy. Like in Spain, there's more the culture of like dyeing your hair, and in Mexico, there's more the culture of doing your makeup. I don't know why that is. But yeah, and I feel like as time has gone by, as because I think with the internet and everything, and like right now our generations and everything, we are so Americanized because like America is like the country that has like the most influence in all the rest of the countries in the world. And through the internet that is spread a lot more easily. And I feel like because in America they do both. They do their makeup and they do their hair. I feel like that's why in these generations, people in other countries are doing the same thing, you know? Most people are dyeing their hair and doing their makeup, both of those things, as much. Um, and that was kind of off topic because that doesn't have to do with growing up and shit. But yeah, I don't know. It's like one of these things that have to do with growing up. I mean, not necessarily. I mean, it doesn't have to do with like being an adult. Like you could be a fully grown adult, like really mature, really independent, really whatever the fuck. Everything, you know, they have it all together, you know, and never wear makeup in their lives. Like that's totally cool, but like it's part of growing up, you know? It's part of the culture of not being a kid anymore, if that makes sense. That doesn't have to do with like, I don't know, getting your driver's license or getting a job or, you know, or paying the rent, whatever the fuck. But I don't know. It's not something that happens to 3-year-olds, you know? It's not something that happens to 60-year olds. And I think it's really cool. You know, it makes me really happy that like you don't become an adult in 3 days because that would make people's anxiety go really bad. I mean, my anxiety is already a little bit bad considering that I'm starting college this year and I'm also gonna have to, you know, get my driver's license at some point. And I'm also doing other things that are related to, I guess, adulting a little bit, which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, they're making me a little bit anxious. And none of it has even started happening. Just thinking about it makes me nervous. But yeah, I'm glad that all of this has a process because imagine like suddenly, I don't know, suddenly starting to wear makeup every day. Suddenly starting to, I don't know, work. Suddenly starting college. Suddenly starting, I don't know, dyeing your hair. Suddenly getting your period. Suddenly wearing high heels. Suddenly whatever. Like suddenly, I don't know, paying the rent. Suddenly learning how taxes work, suddenly getting your driver license, like all of those things at the same time, that would be traumatizing to anyone. So that's it. I think that was the conclusion. Maybe it was a little bit lame. I kind of winged it. I feel like concussion, this concussion, that I just did, lasted like 10 minutes probably. I don't know. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It probably was a little bit over the place, but all of my episodes are. Who are we gonna lie? when am I gonna learn to podcast? Really? When is Anna gonna learn to be a put together person? I was gonna say on camera, not on mic. On mic. I don't know. Forgive me because today was the first day that I'm recording with this, so I have to get used to this shit. I'm actually excited about it because like I'm laying in my bed and I'm really comfortable. I'm much more comfortable than if I were in my couch or something. But I don't know. I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop this. You don't care. Most of you are probably not even listening at this point. I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope you're having an amazing night. If you are with like me, if you're in my situation and you're in the middle of this like becoming an adult process that's called the teenage years, I hope that you become your best adult self possible. I hope that you become a very put together, mentally stable, responsible, mature human being because I feel like society needs a lot of those. I'm just rambling around without a reason. I hope that you have an amazing day, an amazing night, and an amazing life. And I hope you become an amazing adult. And if you're already an adult, I hope that your process of becoming an adult wasn't tough. I thank you so much for listening. And I hope to see you on the next one, even though this one was awful and you probably won't want to listen to the next one. But I hope you are here next week. Bye. Hugs. Virtual hugs. And that was the end of the episode. Hope you liked it. This podcast is also on Twitter and Instagram at Burping It Out Pod, at BURPINGITOUTPOD. You can also find me on social media at It's Anna Regina, at ITSANAREGINA. I hope you have a great day or night, and I will see you next time.